All right, let's do this. All right. I didn't stream. I meant to. I thought about it. There was a couple times that I should have. I got very little work done. I got to get back into the swing of things. I really do. The good or bad thing about not streaming is that I'm getting a lot of followers. I'm getting a lot of followers, and it's kind of like weird. I didn't think, when I was at 8,000, or just breaking 8,000, and it was a slog. Just before last year, I was like going, I don't know if I have it in me to get to 10,000. The year before that, I gained like 4,000 people. So I'm like, is the possibility even there anymore? Chilly today. And I think it's because I ran the freaking AC before the car warmed up. And it blew cold air at me. Yeah, so it was kind of like I was, all of last year, I mean, you'd see the videos. I didn't think much of it. At the end of the year, because like I said, I had it in my head that I would actually hit 10,000 before this. Well, I was also thinking that Twitter was going to close down. Yeah, I also thought that Twitter was going to shut its doors, This is a 16-year-old reason for wanting 10K. I was 8K before, when my first year, and like I said, it seems like I'm fallen into that thing, and I've only been trying to get 2,000 people for 16 years. But I hit 9,000, and right at the end of the year, and I just was like going, wow, that was like amazing. And and I think I got a couple hundred at the in the final push. It was amazing. I loved it. I thought it was great. And I really thought that there was a chance that this year, which was supposed to be Pirate year, but we're going to probably push the Pirates over till I can actually focus in on them. This is my reconstruction year. And we are going to definitely see what comes of that. I shouldn't be too lazy, but I am. I have been getting pushed in other directions. I was ill. You can still, it's still lingering. If I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, or if you just think that this nasally voice that I have is my normal voice. I don't know. But it's still a little present with this. Yeah, we're gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna do this. It says compact cars, but I'm going to pretend I'm a compact car. How's that sound? I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So I don't want to turn this into like the YouTube thing because I know it's like one of my big focuses. One of the things that I did on my days off one of the things I did on my days off is I put a spin on the usual, like, let's support each other, you know, drop your P&G and I decided to put a spin on that, where instead of me dropping my own P&G, instead of me like trying to get people to come in and drop theirs, I would pick the people that I like watching their stream. You know, and some people who I haven't seen in a bit, you know, kind of like I miss them. I made 2 rules about this, but I didn't give anybody any other rules other than if they want to drop their favorites, they could drop their favorites. One person dropped themselves, you know, because I guess they're so used to, you know, it's like we're so used to a certain way of doing things that's all we keep doing over and over and over and over again. They're the only ones, you know. I had somebody else, they dropped a bunch of, you know, just a whole list of people that they like, all in one. And I had, and the other one that dropped, you know, put themselves. And nothing wrong with some self-love. I mean, you know, you can be your own favorite. That's the best way to do it. It has, that hasn't helped my numbers at all. But what it did do is that, and I did it on Twitter, because I know that I'm going to be, once I hit 10K, it's literally just maintaining 10K. That's really what I'm going to be doing with it. Going to be really just leading people to probably Blue Sky if they want to do like something similar, or YouTube here to watch videos, but we'll be using Blue Sky for that anyway. So, you know, giving people the double dose is probably not the best. Also, that I kind of figured out is I didn't realize how long my freaking hair is. I don't know if you can see it. Should have been able to see it. I don't know if you can. I didn't realize that until I went and walked into the store. We are yeah. So the one thing that came out of that, and I think it's kind of ironic that I ended up posting my realization on Blue Sky to nobody. Fell off. Right now I'm having an issue on Blue Sky where I have a lot of Japanese can't even really read it. I have to translate it all. I'm trying to improve it, but it was one of the things that when I took Japanese in college, this is like intro to Japanese. I thought I was going to fail because my kanji was so bad. Fortunate or unfortunate for me, my ability to speak and, form sentences and things like that, which I'm still horrible at that too, but I'm better. Fortunately for me, that and my rudimentary kanji, I still got an A, but I didn't deserve it. I think my Japanese was better before I took the class. But my Japanese is almost non-existent now. No, all these people are basically writing Japanese. I'm like finding myself translating, and some of them are not. I think they're trying to solicit me, but it's like very difficult to solicit somebody when one, Blue Sky does not have DMs yet, because that's where everybody solicits. My 60, I think I got 60. I might be less. Less than 60. And I am way too early. My less than 60 DMs that I got today, I haven't gone through them yet, but I'm assuming that they're all people trying to do artwork for me, solicit me somehow. And just so you know, the legitimate artists that are also trying to solicit me, I adore your art. There's nothing wrong with your art. There's nothing wrong with this. I know that a lot of people are 2D modelers and stuff like that. You're absolutely fabulous. Just don't DM me. Let's celebrate your art there. I'm not buying anything. I can't buy anything. I have no money. I'm broke. So it is what it is. Now I should be, because it's Saturday, it should be absolutely fine. I think it's kind of funny, but I know that security walks the grounds and stuff like that. Yeah, so I don't want to talk about the freaking twatter as somebody who keeps telling me to get off a twatter as quickly as possible. And I'm not. think I should just do. I'm thinking about just doing a stream tonight and everything like that. I might. I don't know. I feel like I should do a Twitch stream or something, but like my anniversary. I'll do it. I'll definitely do a Twitch stream for my anniversary. It's June 20th, just so everybody knows. Mark it on your calendar. My affiliate anniversary. Or stream anniversary. I don't know what they call it these days. I think it's affiliate anniversary. It's June 20th. And it will mark 2 years as an affiliate on Twitch. Again, I support everybody on Twitch. If you see me, anybody who doesn't have like a card or something like that, I try to put everybody's card in there so that they can get to all their links. But people who don't have cards, I just they usually put their Twitch thing. Some people have YouTube, and I probably should have used their YouTube, but I think their YouTubes are used or just for clips. I don't think they do something crazy like I do and just freaking load the entire freaking stream onto Twitch. Load the entire Twitch stream onto YouTube. But I think I should do a YouTube, like play a game or something like that, and just like hang out. I will probably do Shooters, Blood and Teeth, but more like just hang out. I'm just gonna hang out. I don't really have the goal to complete it. And I'm gonna do it like an orc and just do what I want. I somehow magically got past the tank that had been thwarting me for whatever, but then again, the knob thwarted me forever in the beginning too. So it's been a while since I played Shooters, Blood and Teeth. I love the game. I love how it looks. I love being an orc, and maybe I should do that and just have a little fun. And maybe I should do that as on the regular. I am rolled up. I'm in a very weird space. This transition is overwhelming to me. And I need to start getting it done. And just the mouth movements that I want to start adding in are like tremendous. And I don't know. Maybe I will do a stream where I'm adding the mouth movements in, and I can make the gifs, and you guys can see and stuff like that. I have to try to figure out how to do the transition Again, there is so much I don't know. I'm so freaking clueless on everything. And it is one of the alone feelings that I've been having um, when it comes to this. I still haven't written the song yet. Um, it is definitely going to be my lore video. Um, and it is definitely going to be this. The thing about me doing the VTuber support chain that I did um, that really hit home to me because I have been feeling like I don't have a community, and um, it was just kind of like these are my favorites type of thing. And when I started actually putting them in there and saying nice things, I tried to say things that applied each individual person, and and as true as I can make it. Um, I realized like this is my freaking community. These are it. These are the people. They support me like holy cow. You guys support me so much, and um, I'm selfish because I want so much more, or I'm expecting so much more, and it doesn't feel like I'm getting it. And when I started doing this, I just had this overwhelming. I mean, like I can't even begin to tell you how overwhelming it is. Um, it's it brought me back to the feeling that I had when I first started interacting. Now, when I first started streaming, I had no interaction with anybody. Um, so much so that um, I pretended to have interaction with other people. I pretended that I had to like play pretend like people were actually there. And the main thing that I realized when I started streaming, not when I did my the worst birthday ever videos, they are just there, but they were the catalyst to be like how people are viewing me and everything like that. And the truth of the matter is that it was like almost an abyss. And there is a freedom to that. Um, there is a freedom that people who do not have um, people who have the connection and who have the things lose almost instantly. And I think because this has been such a slow growth thing, that I've been able to maintain the ability to say whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want, however the fuck I want. Um, and the the outpouring of love, you know, when people come to me and they say like how much I do for the community and how much I'm, this is an amazing thing, and I definitely do something that nobody else does. I definitely have my own unique niche. I don't know anybody else who does this. I know that a lot of people draw fan art and do things like that, but they do it to major um, streamers and stuff like that, and it largely goes kind of like, hey, this is nice what this person did, let me show it off, and hey, look at this is really nice, and then that, and once it's mentioned and said, it's shuffled off. And some of these people with their art, they spend days, they spend maybe even weeks creating this stuff for the streamers that they're fans of, and they get a nice little pat on the head, little pat on the head, little pat on the head. Good job, you did good, very very good, and then that's it. And then they go back to wherever they were doing, and as they should. I'm not gonna say streamers are doing anything wrong. That as they should. I do pretty much the same thing. I create, I create slimes and everything like that, and people give me my little pat on my head, and I move on. Um, some people use it. Some people, I've seen it as a profile pic. I've seen it as reactives. I've seen it as used all over the place. And I'm like always honored and amazed, and it goes beyond any expectation that I have when people do that, and I love it. That's the reason why I say that what I do is completely and totally unique in of itself. I have done fan art for. I have written parodies for. I have, for major streamers, for big streamers. It has never, and I know that when you look, I think she's still third one down. She might be fourth. I think my most viewed video is an unboxing of my modem, and it also has the most comments on it. And then I think it is my interview morning commute video, which is my second most viewed video ever. And then I believe it's the Iron Mouse parody of Iron Man from Black Sabbath. I think that's the third one down. And so when I say like the interaction never really happens, this, but I will say that what it's garnered, even though it's garnered a lot of views, it has never yielded subscribers. And if the Iron Mouse Black Sabbath video garnered any subscribers, one or two subscribers that it might have gotten, they are no longer subscribed to me, real or not real. Whether they're a bot or whether they're a real person that is a fan of Iron Mouse that came in, subscribed to me for a short period of time. I mean, probably long enough to watch the video and gone. It has been probably the biggest slog for subscribers has been my YouTube. It is definitely not my least. number of subscribers, but that goes to Kick. But in Kick's defense, I have not ever done a stream on Kick. But even if I did a stream on Kick and Kick was less, I have over 1,100. I almost have 1,200 videos here on YouTube. And Blue Sky is already rocketed ahead. Twitch is, I'm almost at 600 on Twitch. And of course, YouTube, I'm now pushing 10K. And my longest running 3 years, I'm, well over 3 years now as a streamer, as a YouTuber. And this is my worst for subscribers or followers. And I have done everything wrong. I have not done a lot of things right. I have definitely done pushes to try to get subscribers. I did a week of subathons that included art and everything like that, and all manners of different things, watching videos and all that stuff that I did to try to get subscribers, and none of it yielded subscribers. I think that has affected me. It my live videos here on YouTube are definitely better than my live videos on Twitch. And I don't know why that is. On average, because I've done a lot of videos on Twitch. I've done probably about equal. And my original live videos on YouTube, they did a lot. They were definitely my push, and I did and everything like that originally, but they did not gain the followers that Twitch gains. But as far as my viewers go, it literally goes hand in hand. And when you think that, for a long time, I was with 20, 30, 50 subscribers, for 2 years. I just broke 300 subscribers. I just broke 300. I just broke 100 subscribers this year, and now I'm at 140. So that is an amazing number to me. Even though, like I said, if you look at the numbers on Twitch, and numbers don't matter, blah blah blah. Don't look at numbers, but I'm just saying, it still affects you. It still plays on you, and I think that because I want YouTube to be my rock, the place where I am, my go-to. See what we got time-wise. Oh, I got plenty of time. Holy shit, I am definitely early. This is gonna be an hour-long video. So let's dive in. Let's do numbers. I think that's actually played on my head, and I think I needed to do what I did on Twitter, um, to show like myself, that because if I think 3 videos ago or anything like that, I talked about like how I'm involved in other people's communities, but I don't have a community of my own. I don't have a community that's just like an amalgamation of misfits and things like that. And all I showed, like it's kind of really weird because all I've showed with on Twitter was um, streamers. That's the one. There's so many supporters that I want to show off, that I created, cues for and slimes for and potteroos for. There's so many people that are not streamers that I created these things for, and they've even told me, they're like, I'm not a streamer, and it's like going, yeah, but you still, everybody deserves fan art, everybody, even the supporters, even the people who will never stream. And streaming is not for everybody. I mean, like, I hate to say it, like it is this that is not, that should not be the end goal. And I thought that that's what it was because when I was a supporter of a streamer when I first got into Twitch, originally it was supposed to be Iron Mouse, but Iron Mouse did not join Nux Taku's Forever stream, and I only thought I only thought to support one person. I didn't think that I needed to support a bunch of other streamers. I didn't even think about that. I thought one streamer. And the group of people that were also not streamers supporting the streamer, Twitchers, Twitch streamers, VTubers, whatever you want to say, because I was a YouTuber. I was still a YouTuber at the time. And I didn't make the correlation that like going, oh yeah, everybody could be a YouTuber, it's very different. But supporting more than one person just seemed like a lot of work to me. When this group of people that I hung out with either left or went on their own, almost all of them became streamers, with only a handful of them not becoming streamers. One of them even states in their freaking bio that they got kind of forced into being a streamer. And I think that you don't need to be a streamer to be a part of this, to be in the community. And somebody else put out VTuber and VTuber supporters, and then I realized that's really what a VTuber supporter is. It's the person who watches streams and stuff like that. That's all these streamers, these VTubers who come out as part of a support group to help people like transition and learn how to become VTubers. I if that's your shtick, that's your shtick. But for me, it's like going, why are you trying to put everybody in a box? Why are you trying to put everybody, into one thing? You do everything that I'm doing. I make no secrets about that. Everybody does this. And the main reason that streamers stream is to gain an audience, to gain, for Twitch, it is a community. It's a fake community to me. My followers on Twitch most of them aren't my viewers. It's how it works. It's the reason why I can definitely safely say that my live streams here on YouTube, one, they garner more views, and two, they're more, it feels better. And maybe it's because there's not ads running every half hour or every hour, and I tried to get rid of them as best I can. Definitely tried to shorten them down to 30 seconds. And if you know 30 seconds is a fuck ton of, that's a lot of time to be asking of a person when watching a stream and you're in the middle of watching somebody draw something. It's the worst. Twitch is the worst for that. Um, and they don't pay me for they don't that interruption. Um, they don't pay me for. They're expecting me to try to get people to subscribe or gift subscriptions so that people aren't subjected to these ads, and then they can move on from that. And they pay me a little bit more for that. But yeah, I freaking ad revenue. I'll bring up. I will show the receipts. But here I am talking about ad revenue on Twitch and how horrible it is. But if all of a sudden a lot of people subscribe here on YouTube, if all of a sudden I have an influx of subscribers, and I have a lot of people watching my stuff, commercial free. Oh yeah, and all the Twitch videos, when I move them over to YouTube, ad free. They're all ad free. Um, it, I love it, but I think if like I gain 1,000 subscribers and I have 4,000 viewing hours, and all of a sudden they want to monetize me, boom, 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 they're going to. And all these complaints that I make about Twitch will be ads that I say, oh, this is awful, this is freaking, this is breaking up the stream. Hopefully I have a little more control over it, especially during the live stream, that I can put those in as breaks. There will be an ad break where I take a break. I know that there's premium subscribers that don't get the you get to shuffle off the ads. I know people will use ad block, and those ads will be on this. I know that people are watching my videos with ad block on, which is affecting my numbers, which is fine. What? There's no ads, but you can have ad block on. I don't care. YouTube, I've used ad block, so I mean, I know that it kind of is shitty to say it that way, but I've used it, so, and not given people money with ad revenue. I don't know where I'm going with all of this. I don't know. I know for one, that when I was suspended on Twitch and I was leaving Twitch, that's the thing that most people don't realize. I was leaving just Twitch. I had already, I can't remember whether, I think Elon just bought Twitter, and I was already like going, I gotta get out of here too. But the suspension on Twitch definitely opened my eyes. That I just can't, one, I can't trust them, and they do not have me as a content creator. They do not have my best interest in mind. Ever. It is what makes YouTube so much better. I mean, YouTube, like I said, I will be either complaining about the ads or trying to figure out how to work within the ad system um, for it. But I'm actually hoping that I get sponsorship, and maybe I'll do sponsorship in ads in the sponsorship. I'll have something up on the screen. I will put my ad sponsorships there in the background, or something clickable that somebody can click on and they can go and in their own time while the stream is going or while the video is playing. I think I can actually state where in the video I can put ads. I know that there's lots of places that I can't. I just stopped into the store. That would be a perfect place for an ad. While we wait, here's an ad break. I definitely think about the people that I stream with. Here's the kicker of it all. I can collab on YouTube with people on Twitch. And I didn't think that was possible until I saw Iron Mouse's videos with some HoloLive. I don't know if I should mention anybody, but I mentioned the company. But she did collaborations with people who only stream on YouTube. And she streams on Twitch, and I watched that happen. And I, seeing how I can set this up and seeing that I use the same reactive that everybody picks up from Discord, I can easily slide into somebody else's stream and stream myself. We're gonna look at this. Where I'm going, where I'm headed, with this reconstruction I am headed to the point of where I'm going to become a professional VTuber. I am going to be making 2D models. I am going to be rigging. That is what the future for me as a streamer holds. I am going to be giving people reactives that actually do more than have my hands behind my back and stuff like that. And that is the evolution of my streaming. If you see my latest project, which I am going to end it with 10. My latest project of 10, using 10 streamers and supporters. They're going to be in the video, and it's part of my project, and I love it. But the cue that I used there is the original cue. It's going to be partly the actual pencil drawing. It has the pencil drawing face on it, but it is going to be that. And you can see the changes that I've made over the 3 years that I've made to how I'm drawing, what I'm drawing, and stuff like that. There were certain shortcuts that I should not have done, and I'm taking them back. There were lots of different things. The yellow, I have a yellow color that is supposed to be kind of emoji yellow, but it's not. It's Q yellow. I designed it that way. That if you put me up against any other yellow, it's distinctive. Similar, they didn't have very similar yellow. But I did not pick a standard yellow for that reason. I didn't want it to be too orangey, and I didn't want it to be too green. So there is a window. Sorry like that. There's a window like that big. That big. It's a very, very small window of colors that I could use. And a lot of standard yellows. Standard yellow is in there. So I'm very similar to standard yellow. But if you look at me against standard yellow, it's a different yellow. The reason I bring that up is because I am going to be using lots of different yellows, green and orange yellows and stuff like that. And I've used a little bit of orange yellow. It turns into like a brown, gray, yellow, tan. Yeah, brown is probably better, but it's orange. But it goes into the orange spectrum, and I use that for shading, and I'm going to be using both green and orange for shading different types of things. If I pick the orange yellow, like clothing, if I have yellow on the clothing, yellow lettering or something like that on my shirt, or I have a gold thing, I will probably use green shading to traverse the contrast between the skin and the clothing. I tend to use more blues and stuff like that in my clothing, so probably blues will probably work better that way. I am going. One of the main reasons that I'm going in early, and I'm still going to go in a little bit early, but we're going to definitely make an hour video out of this. Before the screen pops up telling you to subscribe and another video to look at, it's probably another morning commute video because that's all I've been doing lately. Before that happens, cool beans in the comments below, and that would be awesome if you did that. You can also just make any other comments. People have been making comments like crazy, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I am hopefully quick enough on my replies because I want people to continuously do that. It is my favorite part of being a YouTuber. That's my favorite part. My favorite part of being a YouTuber is people making comments. I love collabing for that reason. I love any interaction. Whether I use people's advice or not, I don't know what that is. But whether I use your advice or not, don't worry about it. I take it to heart. I take it for what it is. And if you're the only advice giving, it seems to carry more weight. I mean, even if you are even if I had two contrasting people advising me. I mean, people advise me all the time, and I don't mind it. The only thing I could say about it is I will comment on it. I will comment truthfully. I have come across as very brutally honest, and I try not to, but I don't want to sugarcoat anything. I don't want to make it seem like it's something that it's not. And I've had a few people that are very touchy, and I try to use diplomacy, and every time I try to use a diplomacy, you try to talk around what it is that they're doing, because I don't want to say you're doing this wrong. You shouldn't be interacting me with that, or this is making me very uncomfortable, or you're putting me in an awkward position, or you're obviously on your own agenda as opposed to where I need to be. And I think that I do struggle with it, but I think that if I tell people right off the bat that I'm going to give you the straight poop, and when I give the straight poop and people get all upset and butthurt about it, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but I can't. It's not the be all end all. It's your opinion, and it's what I'm disagreeing with. It's not you. It's not you. I don't know how to say it. I don't personal attack. I have been known to do personal attacks, and it's not fun. It's not nice. They're usually in defense. I did have an artist come through and poo-poo, and then it's fine. You can attack my art all you want, especially if you're being constructively criticized. If your criticism is constructive, then yes, your opinion's valid. Whatever. It's not my way of doing things. I give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll say why I don't do that. I don't do that because we want to go back to, we're going off topic. Let's get back to the real topic at hand. And I've had people, attack me personally. I will say that opinion is idiotic. That is a stupid idea. These are, childish. This is the thing, and why I'll try to back that up. If I've said something like that, I will not say that a person is childish. I will not say that a person is awful. I will not say a person is that they're not. It's an opinion. It's an opinion that they have. And your opinion is not you. It is your opinion, but it is not you. It is not the entire amalgamation of you. When you then turn that to my opinion being the entire amalgamation of me, I will defend me and my character. When I defend me and my character, the gloves are off. And I will be I'm not as kind. If you think my opinions are harsh, if you think what I think about your opinions is harsh, you should see the opinions that I have about people personally. Um, Especially if they believe that their opinion is the amalgamation of them. Um, it's I'm usually that way when people deal in hate. I'm usually that way when people deal um, in, either attacking me personally on who I am and my beliefs, or somebody else's personally on who they are and their beliefs. Um, I defend um, as stupid as it is, I will defend somebody's right to believe whatever the fuck they want to believe. I will not defend. You do not have the right to take that belief and push it onto somebody else. It's an opinion. It's just like the opinion, even if it's backed up by facts, just by the global thinking of every person on this planet, and somebody decides to be an outlier. I'm an outlier myself. I do not think the way other people think. And I have to say, I have been on, because of my depression, I have been on antidepressants, and the only thing I feel like where antidepressants are is they stifle my thinking. They don't help me find the direction that they want me to be on, but what they do is they stifle my thinking, and once that's stifled, I feel like I don't have a me. Um, Depression can definitely lead down roads that you don't want to be down, and I might need medication to prevent that. But and some people definitely do. Um, Especially from years and years and years of trauma, um, that they basically had to endure. We have hit the hour mark. Yay! Um, I want you to be happy. I want you to find your happiness, find your goodness. I hope I can be comfy. I hope I can say things that um, bring me joy, bring me make me think, and help me be creative. These are the things that every single one of these videos, like I call this video journaling. Every single one of these videos, that's what this does for me. It helps me think these things through. I am a scatterbrained, all over the place way of thinking, and there are things that are happening that basically they either irk me or they make me think, and they want, and I would love people's opinions on like how they got through it, and what best. But I want you to know I'm going to do my own thing, and I want you to do your own thing too. I do not. These are not instructions. This is not. I do not give people instructions. You finding you that's your journey, and I want you to do it, and however you want to do it, believe however you want to believe it, and contribute however you want to contribute. But I'm just saying, like, it's the lash or the treat. I mean, you get a little bit farther with the treat than you do with the lash. So browbeating people just does not work. Welcoming, allowing them to be themselves, and hopefully help them you know, find how they fit in. And nobody's. There are people who don't fit in, and I like them just fine, even though don't fit into my quote unquote community. And I like them just fine. And there are people who, they've grown past this point in their streaming career, and they need peers, and I'm definitely not a peer, and I can totally understand that. I mean, if they're welcoming me, if they're helping lift me up to become one of their peers, I am definitely taking that hand. But I understand that if you got to make your own path. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a wonderful time doing it. I hope you enjoyed the video. You are special. You mean a lot to me. And those two things are up on there. That means that this is going to be ending. So you guys have a wonderful day. All right, take care. I will talk to you tomorrow.